Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Tonight I'm cooking chili and a dessert, cherry peach summer crisp. Even though it's winter, I'm going to use this recipe by Stuff on a Plate. That's what it's called, by Emily. All right then. For the chili, I'm improvising because I'm on a low spend January month. I'm using canned roast beef instead of ground turkey or ground beef. But the other products that I'm using for my chili are what you would normally use. This is the only thing that's different. It's roast beef instead of ground meat. I'm only making half a recipe of the cherry peach crisp. I'm using canned peaches and jarred cherries that were a specialty brand at Aldi's that I bought, and they're very delicious. So let's get started on our dessert first. I'll show you the ingredients I'm using. I've already got our peaches and cherries mixed in a bowl, a large bowl, mixing bowl. I'm going to put the flour in and the sugar and some lemon juice. Stir that up. Mix that together. I'm going to pour that into this casserole dish that I sprayed. If you make twice as much, which is what the recipe calls for, twice as much as what I have here, then you would use a larger pan, of course. Next, we're going to put our topping together. We have oats, brown sugar, flour, and butter, which I'm turning on the burner to melt. I'm going to melt the butter. Butter or margarine. If you're using salted butter or using margarine, you do not need to use a pinch of salt with this. So we're not going to use salt. While the butter is melting, I'm going to mix my oats, brown sugar, and flour together in this bowl. Just mix it together thoroughly. I'm going to add my melted butter and mix that around. Mix it together quickly, very quickly and thoroughly, so that the oats, they kind of clump up like a crust with the butter. I will spread our topping over our peach and cherry filling. I still want it to be very well mixed together with the butter. Okay, so I'm still pressing it okay, that's the best way to do it. Just spread it around for a topping, like a crust. Put the dessert in the oven. It's preheated at 350 for about 45 minutes. That will be about 5 till 8 by the OSU clock. Here are the ingredients to make our chili. We're making a large pan of chili. 2 cans of chili beans. A can and a half of diced tomato. 1 can is chili ready diced tomato. Roast beef in a can. I'm going to drain out the gravy. Minced garlic, little salt and pepper. And I have this packet here, Williams Original Chili Seasoning Spice. And I have a tiny little bit of onion that I minced up because we're running low on onions. As my husband likes a little sugar in his chili, we're going to add a little brown sugar. So this will make it different, and it sounds really good, actually. I usually add white sugar to his chili. It breaks the acidity down in the tomato. But instead of white sugar, I'm going to add brown sugar. So this will be interesting. And also, I've never used minced garlic in chili. So or this packet of spice chili mix. So we'll see how it goes. I'm excited about this. I just got my husband's input on the roast beef that has gravy with it. He said to go ahead and add the gravy to the chili. He said it sounds really good, especially with the brown sugar and the minced garlic and everything. So this is going to be different. I've never made a chili like this. It's going to be totally different. I'm really excited about it. Sauteing that little bit of onion. I'm going to add the garlic pretty soon, and then the meat. We're going to break the meat up in the pan. Now add about a tablespoon of minced garlic. Stir that around. Now add about a tablespoon of minced garlic. Stir that around. Now we're going to add the whole can of roast beef. I'm going to break it up in smaller pieces. And cook that for a little while. I'm going to turn up a heat to medium. Actually turn the flame to high because I want to heat that juice up. And as soon as this gets heated up, I'm going to add my tomatoes and beans and the other ingredients. I'm going to go ahead and add a spice pack. And I'm going to start adding my tomatoes and beans. Whoops, I knocked over some salt. Add those beans. I'm going to take a look at it and see if I need to add a whole can, another whole can, or just half a can. This is a whole can here, but I'm going to add the rest of the another can of tomatoes. There we go. Okay, let's look and see if we need to add any more beans. You know what? I'll have to ask my husband. Honey, do you want more beans or is this enough? Is one can enough? I think one can's enough. I decided one can's enough. We can use this can for something else. I'm improvising and we're on a pantry challenge. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of brown sugar. We'll be tasting this to see if we need more and what else we might need. Because this looks, ooh, this is looking hot. It's looking spicy, but we'll see. We'll be tasting it to know what we need to add. Or not add. I did give this a taste test, and it is spicy. I may be adding a little water to this. I'm going to add some more, another tablespoon of brown sugar. Yes, I already gave this a taste test. It is very spicy. That packet, Williams by Williams Foods, that's very spicy chili mix. I added a fourth a cup of water, and I'm going to add a small can of tomato sauce. Okay, here we go, and stir that in. Hopefully this will tone down on the spices, because it is very spicy. But it's looking good. I'll be trying it again. Oh, I've got one thing to say. We did go to Aldi and buy some produce, but I had a choice in my budget, because I'm on a real strict budget this month, between I have an onion, I'll have almost 2 onions left, but we wanted scallions. So I said, onions or scallions? We picked scallions. So, but this chili does not need onions. That minced garlic really set it off, along with those spices. So this should be fine. If we did want onion at the end, we could always add some scallions. My husband just read the back of the package. Oh, I've got it right here. This is Williams Foods by Williams Foods in Texas. The location's in Texas. That's why this is really spicy. But it's yummy. It's good. I think the tomato sauce will help. Maybe just a little more water. He said anything from Texas is going to be spicy for sure. Okay. I'll be giving it another taste test. My husband's not hungry right now, but he said he can just smell it and know that he's going to like it. He likes salt and spicy food, so it should be okay. You can always add 2 cans of beans if you like. I choose to just add 1 and reserve my beans for something else. Okay. I just found out the name of the city where they make this spice, this Williams original chili spice mix. It's from San Antonio, Texas. No wonder this baby's hot. Woo! I just took this cherry peach crisp out of the oven and it looks absolutely delicious. The topping is very, very brown and it looks amazing. And it's healthy, fairly healthy because of the oats. And here's our spicy beef chili, canned beef chili. The two together look pretty good. I have leftover cornbread I took out from the freezer. So we're going to have a good meal tonight. Thanks for watching tonight while I cooked dinner. I'll put the recipe info under the description. God bless each and every one of you. I'll see you on the next one.